Yo guys, right now I'm gonna be going over the number one thing you need to do in order to perform 10 times better with your own marketing agency. So let's get right into it.
Yeah, Indy 500 my pace. Ayy, drinking it straight to the face. Liquor and women, two things I don't chase. Don't got a minute to waste. Yeah, mask off, I'm showing my face. Yeah, shout out to Kari, my ace.
So right guys, today I'm gonna be more or less talking about your mindset and how you should be thinking about that and how you should be, like kind of repriming your brain. So instead of like you being depressed, you having anxiety all the time, you'd actually be able to go out there, kill it, go through your day, focus on yourself and do that. So right now, let's get right into it. Well, the main reason for a lot of people when they have anxiety and they have depressions and stuff like that, it usually comes from them feeling that they're not performing good enough, they're not successful enough, they're not at the point they want to be at. And essentially, let me tell you why this usually happens. This usually happens because when you are feeling those emotions, you usually compare yourself to somebody else. Let's say you want to start a social media marketing agency. When you have been doing that for a month, 2 or even 3, and maybe been only able to get 1 client or even none, you're going to be looking at some successful people there, successful people in the space, and comparing yourself to them. You will be comparing yourself of, yeah, you work X amount of hours a day. Those guys, they're going on vacations, they bought this new fancy watch, they buying these fancy clothes, whatever. You're comparing yourself to them. And essentially what happens here, you take yourself as an individual, and then you take them as an individual. Then you guys compare one field, which in this case would be how much money you would be earning, okay? So your mogul, your icon you want to be following, he would win. Like, he or she would win. Not a problem. So if you want to get famous, you would look at your favorite actor, favorite celebrity, and you would directly compare your fame. In reality, that's not the way you want to be looking at things, because each and every single one of us, each and every single individual, we all are made out of our own characteristics, out of our own emotions. We look different, we're built differently. No one person is the same. So comparing yourself to somebody else like that is fairly stupid, and this essentially leads you to having depression, anxiety, feeling bad, and a lot of times quitting. Quitting, whether that's from pursuing your dream, quitting from one thing then moving on to another, and sometimes even quitting life, which is the last resort some people do, which is like one of the worst things that can happen to you. Well, essentially, the biggest mistake what happens here, if you compare like just one field that is success to somebody, you just think, okay, successful or unsuccessful, black and white. Well, on one hand, yeah, that is true, you wouldn't be thinking about it that way. On the other hand, however, your life isn't just your work. Your life isn't just your family. Your life isn't just your work. Your life isn't just, your business, whatever. Your life is more than that, right? So you got to be looking at more than that. If you're just comparing yourself and somebody else in just one field, that essentially defeats the purpose of that, because then you're just comparing yourself, your fame to somebody else's fame. Well, at the same time, they might be, depressed in life. They might have shitty family situation, stuff like that. You're not taking that into the account of this. And as well as this, you're not looking at your characteristics and their characteristics. So that's another huge factor you want to be going in there. So how can you compare your success and see at which position are you at right now and not get depressed? It is simple. Compare yourself to yourself. As simple as that. You want to compare yourself to yourself. Nothing more, nothing less. The best way for you to do this is take a look at how much knowledge, how much you knew yesterday, and then compare it to today. Compare what you did yesterday to today. Usually today should be better. If you're not better at, for example, sales, if you did not close a client, if you did not do this, do that, maybe you did a little bit more prospecting. Maybe, you read more. Like every single day you should be improving a little bit, and that's the way you want to be, those are the things you want to be looking at. That's the comparison you want to be making. Instead of comparing yourself to somebody else, compare yourself to yourself. As simple as that. And that's going to help you out tremendously. Then guys, action step for you right now today. If you truly want to get your mindset right, if you truly want to implement what I told you about in this video, action step for you guys is right now, while watching this video. If you're watching this on your phone, do it after. If you're watching this on your computer, do it simultaneously. Unfollow every single person on Instagram. Everybody. Unfollow them on Instagram. Don't look, because then you're not going to be seeing them flex. You're not going to be showing their clients' results, not doing this, that. You don't want to see that, okay? You don't want to see that. You want to be focusing on yourself. You only put your head down, focus on yourself. Nobody else. And if you got to do that, unfollow me as well. Not a problem. I'm here to help you, not, to drag it into some sort of MLM, something like that. So if you need to do that, unfollow me as well. That's completely normal. Unfollow everybody. So then for the next month, just focus on yourself. Every single day when you wake up, write what you were yesterday and write what you need to do today in order to be better. For example, there'll be read a book. For example, do 10 more cold calls. Do this, do that, do this, do that. And then focus on yourself. So every single day you improve. Just by a little bit. You don't want to be improving by 100% to 100%. I mean, if you can do that, do that. Most of the time, that's not possible. If you improve just by 1%, over the year, those are 365% improvements. If you hit that, amazing. Tremendous results. You're going to be growing year by year, year by year. You want to be improving every single little day. Maybe by a little bit, maybe by a bigger bit, you want to be improving. That's the only thing you have to be comparing yourself to. What you wear yesterday, just that, nothing else. And I bet you when you start doing that, you're going to have a happier life. Because then you're going to be looking at what you have rather than what you don't have. Which is what you're doing right now with comparing yourself to me, comparing yourself to somebody else, comparing yourself to celebrities, anything like that. Okay? Remember this. So yeah, see ya.